Hello and good morning. Whether you're a first-time boondocker or a veteran, Gunsight BLM, just outside Oregon Pipe Cactus National Monument, might be a perfect spot for you. Let me show you why. So here I am out by the main road, which is 85. That direction is north, which is Gila Bend. That direction is south, which is the monument. The monument is about 4 miles down the road. As you're traveling down 85, you're gonna cross a little bridge here, and we'll put the exact GPS locations right here. But you're going to turn right here at this stop sign. We'll tell you all about that road here in a little bit. But as you turn in, you'll see this huge parking area. Now, when we first got here, there were a couple big rigs parked right over in this area. I'm not sure what the official policy is of parking in this area, but I didn't see anybody being kicked out for camping out here. But this isn't really the BLM parking area, or I mean the BLM Dispersed Camping area. You'll see my truck right there. So when you come on off the road, you make a sharp kind of right-hand turn, and you'll see a cow gate right over here, a cow grate. Okay, when you arrive, you'll see the cow grate right here, and this enters into the 14-day camping limit area. And I'm going to take you inside there. We're probably going to do most of this from the truck. It's a pretty expansive area, but as you can see, there are plenty of spaces for rigs of all sizes. All right, here we go. We're heading into the BLM area, and as you can see right here directly ahead of us, there is a sign that says 14-day stay limit. Now, when you initially come across this grate, there are a few spots over here on the right. You can kind of see that ambulance parked over there. But you know, these spots are fairly small, so I'm thinking a small little rig or possibly a van might be the best option. But really, you're going to want to stay on these two main roads, especially if you're a larger rig. Now, for right now, this is the split in the road right by the wood sign, and you can either go over here to the left or over there to the right, or straight ahead. Now, if you go to the right, you're going to end up just intersecting with this road straight ahead anyway. So I'm going to take you straight right now, and then we'll come back to the beginning here and then take you over to the left, which is actually where we decided to camp. Now, this is an immense boondocking area. You'll be able to see as we drive through here, there are spots everywhere, and you just kind of make your own spot. You can really fit a rig of any size. I think if you go off of this main road, you're really going to have to either have high clearance or four-wheel drive in some situations. But over here we have a Grand Design Imagine, probably a 30-foot travel trailer. We've got a Class C Chateau right up here. You can see a small little bus back there on the right-hand side as well. And so this is kind of the main road that drives back. And I'm going to take you, I'm going to fast forward this section here as I do a quick drive through, but you'll be able to see all of these areas where you can tuck rigs of any size in. Here on the left, you can see there's this large Class A. They may have taken a slightly different route than I did, because I can't imagine they would clear that little dip I just drove through. But I would highly encourage you to maybe park up front, get out and scout, either with your follow vehicle or with a bicycle, you know, or walking, whichever works for you. If you have a drone, that might be ideal as well, because you can check and see if some of these spots have already been taken. But as you can see, the further back you get, the little more difficult the road gets. So just be advised, if you are a very large rig and have low clearance, you may want to do your best to kind of stay up near the front. It's probably a much easier terrain to deal with. And then if you get over to this spot, clearly this is not a spot that many, you know, low clearance vehicles are going to get through. But I'm just going to drive through here to show you some more of what's back here in the back. But again, One of the challenges with this would be that there's a spider web of different roads that you can take. So I really encourage you to scout it out for your specific vehicle. There is this Arctic Fox fifth wheel back here. There's no way he just got through that spot I did, so he clearly got back here in some other format of these kind of spider webbed roads. As you can see, it continues to go on, and again, there's all kinds of offshoots that you could take to get back here and find the perfect spot for you. So I just highly encourage you to scout it. The road does get kind of thin at times, so you know, if you're worried about Arizona pinstripes, that may be an issue that keeps you closer up to the front. But you really have a lot of options in this section as we came straight from that 14-day sign. Now I'm going to take us back up front, and then I'm going to go down the road to the left where we're camped and show you a few of those spots. We are now back here, and I am veering to the left of the camping sign and take you down this road. This is the other main road here at Gunsight BLM. You're gonna see our rig over here off to the left. We've got a pretty sweet spot. It's actually a pull-through, loop pull-through with spots big enough for numerous rigs. I'll show you that as we come back, but I'll give you a glance of it now. There we are. So I'm gonna continue down this road. You'll see off to the left, we've got probably a 30-foot travel trailer. The road gets kind of thin here, so you got to be careful about scratches if that's something you want to try to avoid. There is a nice spot right there where that Premier is. You're going to see, you know, a van camper right here. You've got a large Class A coming up on the right-hand side, this Expedition. But again, you can kind of see the road is just wide enough probably to get your 8-foot RV through here. So now there's a split in the road here. I would recommend that if you're a larger rig that you're going to want to go right. If you go left, the road gets really sketchy. There is one huge spot over there where that Class C or Class A is. Let me show you here. Let me roll down my window. That's a huge spot over there where the Class A is with the American flag. But other than that, the road gets really almost like a wash and really sandy. So I'll drive back here a little bit and show you a little bit more of this area. There's some spots here to the right where that truck is. And then as you can see on the horizon, there are rigs pretty far back here. You know, large Class A's, travel trailers. There was a Class C that came out yesterday from this area. So I thought I would close this video out with giving you some information about some of the services available. I would encourage most of you to be full of water when you get down here. There are some water options, but they are really hit or miss. There's a lot of discrepancies on the recent updates on iOverlander. So up in Ajo, Arizona, there are a few water spigots that are apparently available to the public. We haven't yet gone out there and scouted, so hopefully I'll put some information below before this video comes out on whether or not they're thumbs up or thumbs down as far as availability. There is a campground not too far from here, probably about 1.5 miles down the road, that has some available water for a fee. And then the National Monument also has a campground that I believe has a dump station, and a potable water is available as well. So now, a couple other things that are important to folks: cell phone service. So I have T-Mobile on my phone, and we are not getting very good service at all on the T-Mobile network. I would say the data was probably about less than 1 down and 1 up. And Verizon has been doing really well. We've got a prepaid hotspot as well as Verizon on my cell phone, and we've been getting anywhere from 10 down with 5 up to 20 down with 10 up. And then as you can see, we've also got Starlink No problem really with the use of Starlink. We've been getting really good service here. We are on the residential program, and this cell is not full, so I was able to move my location here, so I'm getting top speeds over 100 easily. And last but not least, as you come through this area, you'll notice, I don't know if you may have noticed in the video as we drove through, a lot of people have their hoods up on their car, and apparently there is a real issue with mice and / pack rats. So a lot of people highly recommend that you do some deterrence to try to keep them out of your vehicle and out of your rig. So if that's important, and you're going to be here for an extended period of time, that's probably a bigger issue than if it's just an overnight. But you know, if you like this video, please comment. Please give us a thumbs up, and think about subscribing to our channel. We do a mix of RV life videos, campsite reviews, and some how-tos. We just recently did a generator review of our new generator over here, our Gen Max 3300, which has been fantastic for us. So appreciate you following today, and look forward to giving you some more updates on our future videos. Thanks, everyone.